welcome to Inderes TV. It's time for a more relaxed interview with Petri Gostowski. So can you tell us who you are and what you do at Inderes?
So I'm Petri Gostowski. I'm co-head of research. I most of the time I do research, but then also additional administrative tasks. We have a big team, so there's all kind of stuff you need to take care of, and I also do recruiting, and those are probably the things that take most of my time.
Yeah. So actually, that sounds a bit fancy, co-head of research, but it's mostly administrative work on top of normal analysis and research.
Yeah, we have a big team, so there's always tasks that need to be taken care of. Do some planning, developing younger analysts, and general stuff that a growing company needs.
Yeah, sounds good. So how long have you worked at Inderes?
Some 8 years now.
And how did you end up here?
Actually, my recruiting process started through Twitter. Our current CEO sent me a message that Inderes was looking to hire a new analyst, and asked if I was interested. He had obviously seen that I was interested in the stock market, and it was a funny process, but that's how I ended up here.
So a bit of a more modern way of finding a job?
Definitely, yes.
Which companies or what kind of companies do you cover, and what's the reasoning behind those?
I started with industrial companies 8 years ago. They form a part of the research portfolio I currently have, but then there's a mix of media companies and all kind of different business models. It's, on the other hand, it's picturing the Finnish stock market, that there are not very big sectors, and then on the other hand, it's also, I see it very valuable to be able to research different kind of companies, and I see it bringing it develops you when you look at different kind of companies, not only industrials or not only tech companies, and I really like that.
So what would you say is the best and worst parts of your work?
The best part is to get to do research, to have good discussions on interesting topics with colleagues. The list is long. The worst part is when you're wrong. Sometimes it can be tough if your views are not right and your recommendations are not right. It can be a burden sometimes.
So if you weren't an analyst, what would you do?
Great question. I don't see any other options or an answer. I really can't think of anything else I'd really rather do.
So it's kind of a dream job.
Yeah, definitely. I guess a dream job when I was a kid was a football player, but then it kind of quickly became inevitable that it's not a possibility. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, since the early days from school, I wanted to be a research analyst, and here I am.
Nice. And finally, tell us something about yourself that we don't know or the viewers don't know.
It's probably a lot, but I guess I could raise mentioning football. I love football. I'm an enthusiastic football fan. I go and watch football games often. Tomorrow, next time, HJK HJK from Helsinki is playing a Conference League game. So international matches in Finland, they don't happen very often. So really looking forward to that.
Thank you, Petri. So now you know a little bit more about Petri Gostowski. His passion seems to be research or analysts and football.